says, photo, 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 photo. Looks like we're live. Hey. Oh, yeah, yeah. Put myself in the middle right here. Get everything all set up. Just want to know. Know it. Know it. Who's out there? Who's out there? Listening to me sing. No, I can't sing it all. Trying to get you guys. Trying to get you guys. Let's see where we at. We got some. Turn and subscribe. Good copy. Man, checking out some. If you guys are here. Here, you know, I'm trying to get some. Oh, okay, cool. Let me write this down. One higher, 6 million. There we go. That's everybody's on their election hunt. Uh, so it's the election. Nah, no one's else on yet. No one else is here yet. I'm here. Uh, trying to send out some things, set up some emails and stuff like that. Guys on here. In the meantime, you can feel free to ask me any questions. This election's going on, so a lot of people are preoccupied watching the election. It's been a very interesting battle. I'm not going to share my opinion on who I voted for or anything of that nature. Two things. There's two things that could ruin. One thing that I know. One thing that could ruin in a relationship is politics. Whether it's government politics or just everyday politics. Try not to get in them, get involved. Just want to live, have fun, and live. Uh, I think I know what your question is, but you're kind of asking me two different questions there. But from my understanding of what you asked me, what I think you're asking me, um, no, we don't work for third parties. That answers the question. Um, in order to work directly with banks, uh, it's you have to most of the time We have a lot of coverage. We're trying to get to that point, but not sure. Not sure if we're there, if we're close. Not sure how close we are to that. I really don't. We're nowhere near the national level. Um, we would probably be start off covering, the whole state of New Jersey. But right now, no, we're not directly with things. I don't know if I actually would want to even be that big. For number one, I see, I go behind a lot of people, and I don't like what I see, and I would, I don't, and the things that I see, I don't want to put that product out. So I would limit my area to somewhere where I can be. Job's done. I want to go check it. I want to go check it. I don't mind driving, 2 hours to get somewhere and, check it. Most likely it's going to be more than one place that I stop. So, but I can't wake up and go to California. Well, I guess if I was a national, I'd probably have all the money in the world. I can do whatever I want. But at that point, I'm not catching a jet to go to a house in Compton. I think they didn't do a good winterization on. But I'm just basically here, you know, share my experience in this preservation thing. Uh, you know, help people out as they start out in the field. Uh, I think they call it third party or what. We just started for a company that will get paid weekly, not if it's considered third party or not. Most likely, most likely. Well, I can't say that because it depends. Well, I've worked for companies who had the direct contract, and they, they paid 3 days after the invoice was submitted. And I've worked with companies that that pay weekly. But everything's 30 days after. Um, I've never, I've never, I've never, like I said, it was 3 days. One company was 3 days after you submit the invoice. Another company was they pay weekly on a 30 net 30 scale, and some companies are just 30 to 45 days. So, but basically, you know, who cares if you're a third party? If they're paying you what you want, what's good for you, and um, you're happy with the pay, why not? Um, but it's that's your you have to do your due diligence on your client and to see who they are, where they're at, things of that nature. Um, but you know, it's all a game. It's all a game. But once you're in it for a while. Anyhow, the issues we are running into is the bidding. Things in that we go to a job and someone else has already done the job. Now, are these jobs that you bidded on and you go back and somebody's already done it, or are you going there for? Oh, so you're going. I don't. What issues are you having for bid? I believe you're what you're saying, you go there to do things and it's already done, um, or you go into houses and the things are already done, and you have trouble bidding, or you don't know what to bid. That's what I need to know. I need you to specify your questions a little more. I had the number up there. Last week was my first time streaming live like this, to where I can sitting down, and I put the office number up there with the extension, my extension, the ring. But then I realized, hey, it's after hours. It's not gonna, it's not gonna be here. So, I'm not sure what I can do. Okay, yeah. Basically, like the jobs that you're going to look at, it's already done. They're QCing it. So what you can do, you can, you know, you can be a critic about it. Look, this wasn't done right. It should have been done like this. Blah 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 blah. Of course, call the client and see what they say. You know, if you're having an issue, but definitely call the client, because you know, basically you're there to QC it. Um, I know what you mean. I've been to jobs, big order. I'm like, oh, this is good. Big order. This order. And you get there, and it's like, there's nothing to do. Sometimes they send out order to QC. Sometimes it depends on how long you've been working for that client. They want to see how you work. But every house you go to is a bidding opportunity. Um, you need to know. You need to get with your client, you know, and say, look, I'm not making any money on these properties. So, when you're there, call them and say, listen, this is done already. I'm at the property. I need to know what at this property I can do so I can make some money. It's not a wasted trip. That's what you need to do. That's number one. If I go to a property, I had a work order today, and someone was there maybe 6 days ago and did a winterization. They did the winterization. It came and it was a gutter. You got the downspout where where it goes down. It was like a little elbow, and it was disconnected. It wasn't the hard aluminum or whatever that is, and it was the plastic kind, flexible one, and it wasn't connected. The straps was loose, so it basically just slid down. They sent me up there to, you know, basically connect that back on there. Before I called there, I looked at the work order. It wasn't a price, so I'm like, I need to know how much I'm getting paid to go here and do this. So, they said, just go there, just put up the fact. I knew it wasn't going to be much, but I need to know I'm getting paid. So I get there and, I fixed it, I secured it, uh, I fixed the straps on it so it wouldn't come down. And now at the bottom, it had the same flexible piece. So I called them. I'm like, listen, this piece is, broken, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay. So, I got a bid for that. But, I go in the house. I got a window that's not boarded correctly. I found out, after talking to the client, that um, this property is in post foreclosure. So basically, they want the house ready for conveyance. So anything can go. Anything that's wrong that can be done at the property, I could bid on and most likely get a bid approval if it's a competitive price. Um, and that's what I do. So now I actually wasn't even planning to go to this house today. I just got the work order. And I was at a house on Sunday, and I was working on the roof, and I was tired because I had to do another house for another client, for a private client that day also, because he only works, only day he can be home. He wants to be home. I want him to be home too. So the only day he's home is that Sunday. So I told him I'd come by, and I ended up being on this roof longer than anticipated. And when I got done, I just threw my tools off the roof, and I ended up leaving my tools at the property. And I just remembered. So I said, "Oh, I got to get my tools." So I'm like, since I'm up here, I might as well stop at this house on the way back. So I stopped by and I did that. It was a small job, but now this property is, I'm gonna get it cleaned out. Just, it's like almost inevitable, because now, I don't know who else has been to the house since then, but like I said, so I've been in the house. I got all my my stuff. I put all my bills. I fixed the thing. Got another work order to board the windows. There's one that's cracked. There's one that's improperly boarded. So I'm gonna go back and do that tomorrow. Like I said, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't planning to go there. So I put all my bids in for everything I found today. The backyard was overgrown. The fence was down. Looks like the people that, on the other side of the fence was driving in the backyard and dumping limbs and stuff. So I put a bid in for that. So they got all the bids, they got all the pictures, they got everything they need fixed. And, I'm going to be out there tomorrow to board the windows up. So now, while I'm out there, I'm going to be actually working. So I should have, you know, all my stuff there. And it's like, hey, what's up with this fence? Gotta do this fence while I'm here. They got the pictures, they got everything they need. The client should see it. In this way, they should be able to um, call the client while I'm right there. Oh, and they can say, hey, okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and fix the fence. You know, and I can just stop at Home Depot and grab the fence. You have to be hungry. You know, it's not the work orders you get is just your foot in the door. You know, I don't even most of the time I don't even look at them as profit. It's just something to do, something to bid on. It's a new bid. You know, I get work orders that's to winterize. It's an initial. Yeah, change the locks, winterize it, and you know bid on everything under the sun. You know, it's an opportunity. You know, you gotta. It's like this. The opportunity is there to sign up with a client and make money. Now you have to get the money. You know? So see two people in here, but I only see you got one person asking questions. I know you got some questions. I can't see who you are, but Susan Rose, if you have some more questions, go ahead and ask. I don't have anybody in here. Nobody's showing up tonight. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some more people in here. This guy, I want this guy. Uh, yeah, he's been hitting me up. And, he wanted to know some stuff. But no, so I don't want to do that. Cause too much trouble. There we go. Send him an email. Sell. And he can ask me some questions. Apparently, he had some questions. Got to see. What is this? There we go. Yeah, I'm a little new to this live streaming, so gotta bear with me a little bit. Trying to figure this stuff out. It's kind of late, but I'm about to go to bed, go home, go to bed. I was here. I was fixing my trailer up. I don't know if you guys seen it. How my walls fell down. They were pretty shabby to begin with, but got them all fixed up, and I still got to add some stuff to it. So I'll I'll have my guys day all planned out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change it. Other stuff in. Oh, it's always an adventure. Always an adventure. Yeah, today I'm in the process of getting my shop together, man. I been here a year now, and it's just a mess. But like I had to rush in here, and I never ever had a chance to get it organized. Um, there's always just so much going on. Now, little day by day, I'm able to get things together, get organized, and get some stuff out of my life that shouldn't be there. You tend to collect a lot of things um, that shouldn't be around, shouldn't keep around, and I got rid of a lot of stuff. And you know, I love being a businessman. You meet a lot of people. You meet a lot of people. You meet great people, and it's just every day. You get out of it what you put in it. Yeah, you get out of it what you put in it, and you know people are just fine. You meet a lot of people, and I know I keep saying the same thing, but like I said, it's up to you what you put in it, and they come off as a butthead to them. They come back as a butthead to you, uh, and at the end of the day, they're just trying to do the same as everybody, make money doing less amount of work. Does it slow down in the wintertime and this time of year? Yeah, not really. Sometimes it depends on the seasonal side. It does because you get winterization. On the seasonal side, of course, grass season is over, um, and now it's November. The winterization started in October, so majority of those should they are done. They try to get those done before frost. Get some freezing weather and pipes bust. They're liable for it. So why not send somebody out who's liable? Nah, that's not what they do, but you are liable once you go out there. So make sure you do a good job. Um, but as far as initials and things like that, I do know this from I believe the week of Thanksgiving until New Year's, no evictions are allowed. So you won't get an eviction during that time. At least in New Jersey, I believe that's like a federal law. Don't quote me on it, but I've read it. Um, so yeah, so your winterization to slow up. You get one here and there from here on out. Um, Maintenance side, I don't really think maintenance ever slows up. Maintenance it is what it is. You know, it's things falling apart. It depends. Like if we get in, I don't know where you're at, but here in New Jersey, you get we get snow, we get some heavy rain sometimes, and then it's cold. So now you got like animals trying to get in properties. Um, you got the house is abandoned, so it's cold. You got people breaking into properties trying to get out the weather. You got house that wasn't winterized properly, or you got a property to where um, they didn't get winterized. You get broken pipes, you flood the basement. So I mean, it's all depends. It's cold, so now parts of the wood shrinks, so now the roof might start leaking, or like I was at a house the other day where um, the ceiling had mold on it. And I go in the attic space, and like the little boot around the pipe is got some air, like, so the water was getting on the pipe and running down the pipe into the house and damaging the ceiling. Upstate New York. I don't know. I heard you guys are pretty busy up there. Some people that I know spoke to. New York is jumping right now. Yeah, you gotta search, man. You gotta get with the right people. You gotta get gotta get your skills up. You gotta get your game up. Gotta get your hunger. Gotta keep growling, man. And I say that, and I honestly can admit that this year I kind of slacked a little bit. Uh, Last year I worked so hard, and not alone. I can't, I'm not gonna sit here and say I did it by myself. But last year we had a very great year. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of business growth. I had a lot of personal growth. Um, and I wanted to, but the downside part about that, I barely was with the family. I got small children. I got, especially now, I have, I have a son, and he's got three sisters. So three sisters and a mom. I need to be there with them, and show them how to be a man. All that other stuff doesn't fly. But anyway, um, so I kind of slacked off and been a little slow. Not, I can't say it's slow, it's steady. Um, but I'm basically working one crew right now, and whatever I do out in the field. But I've been spending a lot of time in the office, building relationships, um, things of that nature, man. Trying to find different opportunities for the business to go. And that's what I've been doing. Um, and I love it. Never, I would never do that to. I don't believe I could ever work for anybody else. I'll probably do. I can't even say. I mean, because I have friends who own businesses, and they'll pick up like I know this one guy, he'll do security for some events and things of that nature. Things like that. Something like that. Have a little fun, making money. You get to the event free and things like that. I might do something like that later on. I got another friend who he worked down at a community food bank, um, and it's, he chose to do it. So, he's like the coordinator of the whole department. They pay him pretty free, and it's tax free. You know, that's a that's grant money. So I don't blame him for taking that. But other than something similar to those two things, I wouldn't I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. It's just so much freedom. You get so much freedom, man. Just owning your own. You know, and you get to the point where you get paid just for putting together. Put things together to get it done. That's the key to that's the key to business. I love it. Um, yeah, I want to get a plow this year, man. I'm gonna get a plow. Hopefully, I'll have that plow in the next plow. Plow. Past 2 years with other companies. Well, I have one guy who's local. He basically has all the contracts for the city that I'm in. Hey, well, get the plow, get the plow. So, I know that's one contract that I can get on. I've got some private clients that I've been doing over the years, and then there's some other opportunities that I found that I'm going to be getting back in touch with the cloud people. But yeah, I'm ready to go, man. Ready to get the cloud. Start making some money all season. All seasons, I'm out there, baby. All season. Yeah. And plow, you don't even gotta get out. All you need is gas and some good times. So when you stick in the hood, gas up and go, man. Gas and a good truck. That's my next stop. Alright, what's the next question? Who's got the next question, man? Who's up in this room? Who is up in this room? What are you guys? What do you since no one else wants to participate? What are you? How long you been in preservation, Susan? How long you been doing it? Any more comments, questions? Well, let's see. It's almost that time of year again, too. We got text time coming. Keep your ducks in the row. Keep your ducks in the row, because he's gonna come. Uncle's gonna come for it. Shit, Uncle. I can't stand the guy. Alright, well, nobody else is commenting. Nobody's chatting with us tonight, so they got a haircut. I look like a human being. Oh, what's up, buddy? I'm what? What are you? I am what I am. That's what I am. I am what I am. What's up, Bassin with Bird? Basin? I don't know. I've been in property management, but branching to P&P. It seems like no banks are hiring. Well, I don't know what avenue you're going through. What area you in? I think you guys should watch some of my videos. Well, you at least, um, because one of my videos. Let's see which video that is. Let me look for it. I'll get you the name of it. You know, find this video. I'm trying to how do I put in the copy link address? Yeah, I'll put in the description here. You go to one of these and go there and see what's up. What's up, Mr. Johnson? What's up, Bassin with Bird? Bassin or Basin? I don't know. I can't read. Freehold. Freehold. Yeah, Freehold. I'll be out there sometime. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I try. Sometimes I just be just living, talking. Sometimes I just like talking to people who's in it with me. But yeah, I put that description there with some useful information. Go ahead and watch that video. Freehold. Yeah. Oh yeah, what's that? That's Middlesex County. Yeah, I might be spending a lot of time out there. It's coming. Be out there. Before you know it, we run into each other. That'd be cool. Dude, oh, Bassin. Okay. I haven't been fishing in so long, man. I used to go before I started doing this. Before my family moved away, we used to go down every day. It was like during summer, and go down to the river, go fishing, catch a bunch of fish. Some nights we eat down there at at the uh, at the water. Sometimes we damn near spend the night out there, just fishing. So You know, every bank I call, they just say we have one guy who does all that type of work for us already. How the heck I get in with a bank? Monmouth County. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there. Mm, well, when they say one guy, say you call Wells Fargo and you say, "Hey, I do, inspection lots." They're gonna say, they're gonna say, we got one guy who does all that. They're not saying they got one guy. Can you imagine one guy doing all Wells Fargo's initials from here to California? Yeah, deep frying. Wells Fargo is the largest. One, I don't know if they're the largest, but they've been in business a very long time. You look at their logo; it has the stagecoaches um, in their logo, and that's where they're from. So when they say they have one guy, they don't mean one guy. They mean they have one company. And basically, they're trying to get there. Um, unless you're dealing with like a small local bank, and most likely, I don't know. I mean, I've heard stories of people scoring. Gotta keep looking, man. You know, gotta keep looking. Uh, Freehold. I'll be out there soon, man. Uh, yeah, they're working on some new projects. Always working, man. Always searching. Always. Because tomorrow, you never know what's gonna happen. Today, your client could be, uh, you know, the best in the world, and tomorrow they could be out of business. But it is what it is. That's the bait. Yeah, you gotta keep looking, man. You gotta start small. Property management. I'm trying. I want to do property management. I mean, I do property management of my personal property, but I want to be a property management. But um, they have to get a realtor license, and with the way my background is set up, I don't know if that's possible. Uh, what I got going out there, yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna say it and talk what I got going on. You know? But I'm gonna be out there soon, very soon. I mean, I was out there before. I was out there. I was off. Was that 18? I was off. I think it was 18. Um, I was off for 18. I was off for 9. I've been so many places. I can't even remember half the places I've been. You know, and it gets to the point. It gets to the point to where I get a work order and I just put in the GPS and I drive. And I could be driving for like 30 minutes and be like, dude, how did I get here? I don't even remember driving. I'll be zoned out, and it's kind of scary sometimes. You know, especially like when you're on the highway. You're on the highway. My The truck only goes 95 miles an hour, and I'm pushing it. And then to look up and then be like, dude, how did I get here? It's like, it's kind of scary. Luckily I didn't get pulled over. I'm literally like just going through the motions, driving, doing most. They can drive pretty fast on the turnpike and stuff like that. But yeah, Eddie Roberts, no, I don't think so. Where he Beyond? No, I don't know. Can't say that good. I gotta check on my real estate license. Man, I mean, there's so much I want to do, man. I want to get mold certifications, for remediation and stuff like that. Do I use Proven exclusively? No, I don't use Proven exclusively. We use PPW. I don't know. I've heard of people using Proven exclusively, but I haven't really had time to look and see if it's even possible to do it. Um, we use PPW, and there's like so much PPW can do. Like I can separate, like you can like my brother, he has a contract or an employee account to which he logs in. He can see history of work orders. Um, he could do whatever. He can log in. He can put notes in there on the work order. Um, PCR forms. PCR forms are transferred over to Proven, so PCR forms are done right on Proven. But also, what I can do is require a folder. I can create my own PCR, and I can have that transfer over to Proven, and also make it so that you know, if it says like how is the sump pump, I can require it to be pictured for that. Like does the house have a sump pump? And you put yes, I can make sure that you take a picture on that to show, oh, okay, here's the sump pump. And then, the next question is it operable? And then I can make it so that you're taking a picture. So no, we use PPW, we use Proven, mainly those two. PPW also has its own app that can be used, but I like PPW. I mean, I like Proven because I can always print out where my picture was taken. Sometimes I've had issues with the client saying this doesn't look like the property, and I can pull that schematic up and send it to them, and then there's no issue anymore. Um, so, but price guide. Are you referring to repair base? Um, sometimes. I mean, well, a lot of times. Well, most of the time, you go in and you bid on stuff. It doesn't always add up for that, you know. And the client, they'll reject it on the basis of this doesn't go to cost estimator, but then it's like, okay, but I can't really do it for that price. Explain to them why But a lot of times it is kind of fair. It depends. It depends on the job. Put it that way. But but it's there. It also helps because sometimes you run into stuff, um, and you'll be like, nine times out of ten, if it needs to be done, I'm doing it. I don't care what it is. I'm getting it done. So the system is designed. It's designed to help you, you know, because they have templates to show like certain jobs you can pull up a template and it can show you what type of other things is involved in that job that you may not have known about, and you go from there. But if it's something over my head, a lot of times I'll bring somebody else in. I have contractors that I deal with on a regular basis. Like I said, my friend who had got that job, he's like he's been doing contract work since he was 8. His dad had him out there, so he knows ton that I don't know. But you know, and he taught me a lot. And he actually is the one that pulled me into the property preservation, um, because I was doing it for a third party. I was doing grass cuts for $15. I do like 10 grass cuts a day, because I was my shop was slowing up. I do like 10 grass cuts a day, and then he found out about another third party who was paying you know excuse me, they were paying double that. I got that one, went from there. But um, yeah, I don't turn anything down. I've been on everything. So, yeah, mm, mm. Unless you can cover the whole country, you're most likely barking up the wrong tree. You need to. I don't. Are you doing anything? What are you doing? Where are you at in preservation? Are you doing jobs? Or are you just still trying to just get in? Or you just yeah, yeah. Honestly, I mean, I learned a lot of stuff. You, I've always learned by watching, and if it's something you want to know about something or someone, all you have to do is watch. Something you want to do, all you have to do is watch, and you'll learn what you want. It's there. It's already there. Um, you know, and there's so many things that are just public, public information. You know that you can just walk, and you walk in the right door, ask the right questions, and you'll get what you want. You know, a lot of people, like there's questions people ask me on here is like, I'm not gonna tell you that, but if you go here, all you gotta do is ask them, and they'll show you, what you want to know. They'll tell you what you want to know. Because but you gotta what you gotta do, man. You gotta start somewhere, but um, you have to learn. You have to learn the process. Um, because like I said before, it's the first you have to learn what you do. So working for when you first start out, working for a third party isn't that bad because you have to learn what you're doing. Once you get over over QT about you know about your work, you get tired like, yo, this is crazy. Then you go to something else. You know, so then you be like, oh, okay. But once you get to the bottom line, once you get to the bank, once you get to that national, once you get to that realtor, they don't play. Get it done right. I don't want to have to call you and tell you, look, this isn't right, and I need to go back. You know what I mean? There's no in between. You know, and those people don't play. They want it done. They want it done now. You think they're bad? You think the third parties and nationals are bad? Wait till you get to the realtor. You know, because they're on the same timeline as as the national, and it's worse because now this guy he's a realtor. He's not property preservation. It's not what he does. He's a realtor, but they do it because they're gonna get 300, 250, 300,000 a year off these foregone properties. They don't want to be running around trying to figure out doing invoicing and shit. They don't like doing it. So, they're not gonna sit there and have time to waste their time with somebody that don't know what the hell they doing. You know, you gotta start at the bottom. And you got something already going for you, then do the preservation on the side so you figure things out. So it's one there. I just so happen we're in a predicament to where you gotta have a choice. And turned out way different. I've never seen an opportunity to make money, but I never knew growth would be like this. This is like living my dream, dude. Like I wake up, it's like, who am I? What's turnaround time? Average job? 2 days from time get it order or they want done, and how many they throw at you this week. I'm guessing. It depends, man. You got if you're doing P and P, you know, some orders you get 3 days. It depends on the job. Like an initial secure, you get like 3 days or or 20 24 hours. If it's an initial, you have to visit the property within 24 48 hours to secure the property. Um, so, they might give you a third day to submit it. Um, and then, you got, it's crazy, man, because then you got grass cuts. You get a grass cut on the first and you get 8 days to do it, but that grass cut has to be over 14 days to cut the grass, but your due date is, might be, it's a game, man. You gotta strategize it. You know, sometimes, you have to. Things is weird, man. It's easy. It's not easy, man. You gotta get it together, man. You just gotta make it work. You gotta figure out how to make it work, man. it gets fun, you know. Then you're doing grass cuts, and then you got bid approvals coming for your grass cut. Then you got P&P coming. You got initial security due at the property. So when this man, it's a lot, dude. It's business, Figure out what works for you. And, learn how to find money. Learn how to find money. Oh, so yeah, I'm going to that's yeah, you guys see me in my earphones all the time, man. I like listening to music. I always listen to music. Plus, it helps if you get you're working and you get a phone call. You know, music stops, phone rings, pick up the phone, and you don't have to stop working. Music, it helps a lot. When you're in a car, phone rings, you don't have to stop, but you don't have to stick around and put stuff on. I don't even listen to the radio. I stream everything on my phone via Google Play. It's play music now, something like that. Google comes up on it, all the Androids in the Google section, like $10 a month. It's cool. Yeah, I hate the radio. I don't like commercials. Um, I'm 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 gonna try to do it every Tuesday. I have to get an earlier time though. It just seems like every Tuesday I'm in the shop this late. And honestly, probably would still be doing something if I didn't realize, like, hey, I didn't do my session today that I said I was going to do. Try to get it done last week. I mean, I'm trying to try to get it done earlier. Um, what I'm trying to do is, all my subscribers, I don't know if they have, when they subscribe, they hit that alert bell. And I don't know if this sends an alert. If I don't know if it sends an alert when I go live, but I want to start sending everybody a notice. Going live in 10 minutes, something like that. Talk about things. Talk about things. I lost my can't see myself. So yeah, I'm about to take it down. Thank you guys for coming out, watching, asking questions. Invite some other people. Uh, uh, they might have questions too. And get out there. Curtis Johnson signing off. Hope you guys have a great journey. Glad you came along for mine. I'm gonna turn this shit off. Yeah, I'm I can't. I don't gotta do this thing. How do you do it? 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 Who?